look at the starters for the Bulls. Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hornets, they've got Knipple. James is out there with Ball. Then it's Miles Bridges. Well, Stan, I know you love the numbers. What they're telling us tonight, these teams can shoot it.
Yeah, it's two of the best in the league from beyond the arc. They've got great spacing, and I like that they're always looking for a better shot on the perimeter.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. Nice move. And Ball throws it down.
Wow. Did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
Out to the right wing. Here's Buzelis. And he jams it home with authority.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. James, a screen on Jones. Here's Ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You know, another guy who has increased his play and his strength. LaMelo, much more solid now, shooting through contact.
Now here's Jones. 10 points in his last outing. Okoro outside. Pass to Buzelis. 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And so James will bring it up for Charlotte. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. Here's Knipple. Ball taking his time here. Bridges outside. Here's Knipple, defended by Jones. They get it back.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Charlotte shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
At the line for Charlotte, Kalkbrenner, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
He's off on the second. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Jones sets a screen. Okoro, right side. Outside Jones. Pass to Vucevic. From deep. No good on the shot. Hornets leading by 3. And he's going for the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Buzelis. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Here's Vucevic on target from about 13 feet.
Vucevic is a very efficient mid-range shooter and has been for most of his career.
And here's Ball. 6 points for him. Bridges outside. It's James on the wing. Jones against Ball. Over Jones. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 3. Okoro outside. Pass to Buzelis. There's the block. Bridges outside. Now here's Ball. Back to Bridges. Here's Knipple. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Ball outside from the stripe. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Ball's got 8.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Inside from 9 feet. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Okoro.
Oh, Giddey takes the hit and still finishes inside.
Pass the Ball. The 3. Here's Bridges. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Now here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Outside Giddey. Now Vucevic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, B.A., look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Now Giddey. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Now here's Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Shakes him. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
With how well Giddey moves and his 6'8" frame, he's such a tough matchup. There aren't a lot of guys who can guard him.
And the free throw, no good. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Here's Giddey after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Jones. Fires the 3. That shot missing. Hornets leading by 8.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
To the middle. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Here's Bridges. Chicago making their last shot. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. And here's Knipple from the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Bridges. And the shot goes down. Vucevic has got 6.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
James outside. Back to Ball. To the paint. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Vucevic, a screen on James. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Ball. Here's Jones. Not enough on that one as it misses. Charlotte leading by 9. Ball outside. Pass to James. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Ball against Jones. Ball passes to James. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Buzelis doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Then for Chicago, Williams is checked in for Okoro, and it's Kobe White in for Jones. Hornets leading by 7. Outside Sexton. They set the pick. Shot from the top of the key. Diabate. And it's good for 2.
I like how Sexton keeps his options open off the pick and roll. He's looking for the team's best shot.
Outside White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Giddey against Sexton. He got a piece of it.
Well, that's great D. That's what happens when you have great anticipation like Josh Giddey.
Outside White. Giddey passes to Williams. Vucevic with it. He has 6, and he gets that one.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Sexton. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Peterson. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Mann. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Buzelis. Back to Williams. Outside White. Now here's Vucevic. The D's right on him. Three-pointer. Buzelis hits the three-pointer. And now it's just a 2-point Charlotte lead. Charlotte has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Sexton against Giddey. Connaughton outside. Six to shoot. Back to Sexton. The 3. Peterson. That one's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Vucevic. And then Vucevic slams it in.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. 1:06 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Man. Here's Diabate. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Giddey passes to Williams. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Bulls. Already they're on the outside looking in. 9th place in the conference. And of course there are the Hornets, only a few spots below. So for the Hornets, Salon comes in for Peterson, and Knipple subbed in for Connaughton. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Herder comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Giddey. Here's Salon, and he drives in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Charlotte shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
First, third team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Salon. One shot.
One shot.
And the Bulls, with one playoff game win in the last 8 seasons, the lowest total over any 8-year stretch in franchise history, Stan.
Well, yeah, they've hovered around 500 for the last 4 seasons and been really competitive. But the problem is you can get stuck in that middle. Now, going young, can they find a path back to relevance?
Man, good whistle there.
Charlotte shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for Charlotte, Diabate. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And Charlotte making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
You have to love how fearless they play. It keeps getting them to the free throw line.
Outside Herder. Pass to Smith to halt the run. That shot is off. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And what I also like is that they're being aggressive with the opposition, forcing them to foul them and then coming through at the strike.
They've got Trey Mann, Knipple out there with Pat Connaughton. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Diabate in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Now here's Sexton. Clock at 6. Pass to Knipple. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Knippel's got 9 points.
Great pass from Sexton, moving it out for the triple, involving others.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Sexton. No points so far. Out of bounds, it'll be Bulls ball. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. In third, the Bulls.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
The Bulls trail by 13. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Herter. Got a hand on it. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Connaughton passes to Mann. Pass to Sexton. Chicago with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload and relocate and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
For Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Herter. Giddey comes in for DeSumo. And it's Jones in for White. And the first one at the line is good. And Williams drops them both. Hornets leading by 11. And here's Mann. Still no points. Outside Sexton. Connaughton with a screen on Jones. From the elbow. Chicago with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Okoro passes to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Inside, here's Giddey. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
Pass to Diabate. Outside man. The three from Sexton. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get by.
And here's Okoro. Now here's Williams. Here's Giddey. Smith left side. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Ball, he's checked in for Mann.
Now in for Charlotte, number 1, LaMelo Ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
A show of pure athletic ability from Sexton. What a dunk.
And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Pass to Diabate. Here's ball. Giddey defends. Ball outside. That three's off the mark. Bulls trail by 9. Smith passes to Jones. Now here's Giddey. Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Jumps up. Ball hand delivers it on the fast break.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball. Getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
Giddey scanning the floor. Okoro outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jones. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Now here's Okoro, covered by Connaughton. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Connaughton.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 5. Pass to Diabate. Out to the wing. Here's Knipple. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Knipple's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. Williams against Bridges. Williams passes to Giddey. The floater. Knipple with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The open shot by James. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Jones against Ball. Pass to Bridges. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
And he makes the first.
Well, when you look at Josh Giddey, he scores, passes, and rebounds it well for his position. And the fun part for me, I think he still has room to grow.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Williams. Both free throws good from
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Bridges misses.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Ball against Jones. Chicago passing it around. Giddey passes to Vucevic. It's blocked. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ball. Bridges outside. James, a screen on Vucevic. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Chicago with a board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Jones. Picked by Vucevic. The baseline, Jay. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Hornets. And it's Giddey off the drive. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
He misses the free throw.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
And Charlotte making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
Pass to Bridges. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Heady feed by Sexton. Over his career, his ability to read the game has improved.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
It's something I remember from their last outing. He was excellent at the charity stripe.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Bulls trail by 17. Pass to Buzelis. Jones with a screen on Bridges. Here's Buzelis. He's got 7. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Okoro. James with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Sexton against Jones. Screen by James. Here's Sexton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Sexton's got 7.
And someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around the hoop.
Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Bridges. Vucevic, a screen on Bridges. To the paint. And rejected. Jones against Sexton. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Vucevic. He had 28 points in the win against Washington. That one falls. He's got 12.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's Sexton. He's got 7. is James on the wing. Sexton looking around. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
A minute 29 left to play in the second quarter. Fades and shoots. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending it.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 9. Ball right side. Bridges outside. The offensive rebound. The Bulls trail by 19. Vucevic, the pass to Jones. Outside Giddey. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Pass to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by James. Bridges has got 15 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Buzelis. 7 points in the game. Drops in the 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Now Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Giddey. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Hornets, Ball. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Charlotte making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Been on display for Charlotte, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up. Interesting to use the term hierarchy, but I wonder, how would you guys rate our studio hierarchy?
Well, Ernest, when you try to bring out the big words like hierarchy, anyway, I think they're going to play it safe. But the hierarchy, I'm going to pass it to Shaq.
How dare you disrespect the Ernster? No, Ernie gets the throw. He's the one I trust calling the shots. Are you crazy, Kenny?
Well, all right. Good point, good fella. But only if he doesn't get to pick our ties.
Come on. You guys would look fantastic in bow ties. I've got some extras here. Here, Shaq, try this one. And here's one for you, Jet. Those are going to be great.
Ooh, I like that.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Hornets.
When a team is moving the ball like this, Shaq, they're tough to defend.
Yeah, their mentality is, I've got a good shot, but you've got a better one. It's a coach's dream.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Now here's Jones on the court for Chicago. We've got Buzelis. Trey Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Here's Vucevic. And he sinks the 11-footer. Vucevic has got 16 points.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
Pass to Knipple. Now here's Bridges. Puts up a three. He's rebounded by Okoro.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Here's James. Following the bucket by the Bulls. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Bridges. Giddey against James. And that one's good. Giddey, 13 points in the game.
Well, don't forget now, Giddey possesses considerable height at his position, which makes him a threat to score down low.
Now here's Ball. 12 points for him. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Left side Jones. Back to Vucevic. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Ball passes to James. Back to Ball to stop the drought. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
James against Giddey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
The key to their victory last time out was his success at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 7.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Okoro. Outside Giddey. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Okoro, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Giddey against James. Okoro on the wing. Here's Giddey. A good-looking shot from the wing. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I've been impressed with Giddey. He's shouldering the scoring load for this team, doing what he needs.
Back to Ball. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Ball's got 17 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And while we have a moment, let's take a look at the most proficient long-range shooters in this rookie class. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Well, with the skill of Josh Giddey, his passing ability really completes the package.
Ball against Jones. And Ball throws it down.
And a stunning move by Ball. He loves putting on a performance.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Bulls trail by 20. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Back to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Charlotte leading by 17. Ball outside. Bridges outside. And there's a pick. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Okoro outside. Back to Giddey. Pass to Jones. Takes the three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
What a great sign for this team. Jones shooting it with conviction.
Here's Knipple. Back to Ball. Puts up a deep three. Offensive board. Comes up empty down low. The Bulls trail by 16. Okoro outside. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Okoro on the wing. Outside Jones. From the arc. The shot misses.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
And here's Ball. And here's Knipple from the arc. He's rebounded by Okoro. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Pass to Giddey. Going inside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
They set the pick. Now here's Bridges. The kick out to Ball. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. It's going to be ball shooting. That's on Trey Jones. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
That one misses for Ball.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
Now here's Okoro. Pass to Buzelis. Launches it. Sexton grabs the board. Hornets leading by 16. Bridges outside. He takes it in, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Nice pass by Sexton there. I like when he looks to set up his teammates.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. What you appreciate about Colin Sexton, he's very team-minded offensively, Coach.
Yeah, he sees the big picture, works hard to make smart plays. Sometimes it's a pass, and other times, Brian, it's finishing the possession.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in for Buzelis. On defense, Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Jones, the pass to Okoro. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Williams against Bridges. Pass to Diabate. Here's Ball. 6 to shoot. Shot from 16. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to White. Now here's Okoro. He's closely guarded. Outside Jones. Shot is up. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Vucevic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Ball against White. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Ball's got 23.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Pass to Okoro. Vucevic, a screen on Connaughton. Now here's Okoro, covered by Connaughton. And Okoro gets it to go.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Outside Sexton. Back to Ball. To the middle. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Ball. Sexton's got 11 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Looking to get back on track. And it's laid in by Jones. He's got 7.
Fancy ball handling right there by Jones. At his size, he can be very elusive.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Peterson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for Ball. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Okoro, and it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. A minute 22 left to play in the third. Pass to Mann. Connaughton outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Jalen Smith. These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Connaughton. And the Hornets making a change here. Salon's checked in. And so he's able to get one of two. The Bulls trail by 17. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So two free throws for him coming up.
Tough to guard in there, but I don't know if it was smart to foul Smith there. He's a good foul shooting big.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting two.
That's good from Smith.
Well, Jalen Smith is a modern big. He can protect the rim, guard the perimeter, and offensively he's shown the ability to be both a rim runner and a spot-up shooter.
Smith hits them both. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Outside man. There's 47 seconds left in the third.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Now here's White. He's guarded by Mann. Smith outside. Launches a three. The rebound by Mann. Hornets leading by 17. Pass to Connaughton. 23 seconds left in the third. Now Sexton. Giddey defends. Williams, a screen on Sexton from deep. Giddey. They grab their own miss.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Hornets up by 15. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Trey Mann out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then it's Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Diabate. Clock at 6 to the paint. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. White finds Smith. DeSumo outside. Right side Giddey. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Mann.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Sexton. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. On target from range. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
Smith passes to DeSumo. Chicago passing it around. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Diabate. Pass to Sexton. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Picked by Smith. Here's the three. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Knipple. Pass to Mann. And there's a 3-second violation. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Mann. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 18. White with it. And here's Giddey. Smith with a screen on Sexton. And that one's good. Giddey.
Well, that's a shot the defenses often dare Giddey to make, but he's shown improved accuracy.
There's Ball with a three. Gets the three ball to go. Ball's got 26.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
They set the screen. Outside Giddey. White on the wing. There's the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, if you're looking for a three-point duel, White's up to the challenge.
Ball outside. Pass to Sexton. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Salon comes in for Connaughton, and it's Mann in for Sexton.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Mann. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Diabate, covered by Smith. 4 on the clock. Up top man. Shoots over White. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Pass to Buzelis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Very encouraging to see Buzelis just going off offensively. This rookie is certainly feeling himself right now, and I love it.
Now here's Ball. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases. misses on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Giddey. Ball with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And here are the Bulls now, after the basket by Charlotte. Outside Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over ball. And it's Giddey missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Knipple. Pass to man. Steps back and shoots. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
White on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giddey. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
And Ball gets it to go. And that's now 28 points for LaMelo Ball.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Smith with a screen on Ball. Here's Giddey. And he slams it in one-handed.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Outside man. Up top Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jalen Smith.
First team foul. At the line for your Hornets, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Williams. And it's Tre Jones in for White. And so he hits both. Now Giddey. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
And so James will bring it up for Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Ball outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Bulls trail by 16. Jones, the pass to Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Okoro on the wing. Check by James. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Giddey. 5 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. From downtown. Knipple with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Buzelis. Okoro outside. From behind the arc. Counted from distance.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Pass to Ball. From the baseline. Again, Charlotte.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Giddey against James. Giddey passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hardwood.
James outside. Pass to Knipple. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 18. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Well, this is where Jones is at his best, distributing the basketball.
Ball with it. Guarded by Vucevic.
Right here.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Ball finds Bridges. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Bridges has got 22 points.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this area.
Giddey against James. Now here's Vucevic. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jones. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Ball. Tries again. And he lays it in.
You can see the smarts Jones has with the ball.
Hornets leading by 17. Ball outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Ball's got 34.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Vucevic. With the fadeaway. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
James outside. Back to Ball. Over Jones. Again, Charlotte.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. To the paint. And he slams it down.
Assist goes to Josh Giddey.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Knipple, guarded by Okoro. Here's Ball, puts up the tray, fires in the triple. Ball's got 41.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now here's Okoro. Vucevic with it. Left side Giddey, pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer.
Josh Giddey for 3.
so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is